What's up, folks? Today I'm going to talk about investing. I believe that there are two kinds of investing, and one is investing your time, and two is investing your wealth. Now, there's several different kinds of wealth, but I'm going to talk about two different types of investing I do on the wealth side, as well as how I invest my time. So, first, let's start with the more common sort of thing that people think of when they hear investing, and that is, where do you put your money? So I've been pretty aggressively buying a couple of different stocks for a couple of different companies, as well as some cryptocurrencies. And here's why. Cryptocurrencies, I believe, will be the primary type of money that is used in virtual worlds, as well as for person-to-person payments. And virtual worlds are things like virtual reality and augmented reality. And virtual reality is like a whole different world that you put on a headset and you can feel like you're somewhere else. And augmented reality is an overlay of a virtual world on top of the real world. And cryptocurrency will be important in both of those places because you can't fake cryptocurrency. It's a very secure method of transacting. And we are going to see a tremendous shift towards virtual reality and augmented reality. In fact, Apple is working on something to do with AR, I believe, which is augmented reality, and Facebook has, I think, like 15,000 people working on their virtual reality project, which is called Oculus. So those two things are going to be tremendously awesome when the technology begins to mature. It will be like being able to transport yourself into a movie and be a main character in it, along with your friends. It sounds pretty awesome, right? Yes, and cryptocurrency will be a big part of that. So I'm buying lots of crypto. And the ones I'm buying are Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is, while it has a very high transaction fee, it is like digital gold. It is very much widespread adoption. In fact, large companies buy Bitcoin. I'm also buying ADA, which is by the developer Cardano. And that one is really well suited for low transaction fee person-to-person payments, as well as creating tokens that are associated with things like in virtual reality. That say you wanted to buy a house in VR, that would be based on something called a non-fungible token. So that is why I'm buying ADA and Ethereum as well, because its technology is quite a ways ahead of ADA, and it does pretty much the same thing, plus a lot more, since it's a more mature system. So those are the three cryptocurrencies I buy. As far as stocks go, I buy Tesla and Palantir. Palantir is all about big data. Big data is extremely important to running a country and to running a company, and if you can view that data in an intelligent way and make decisions based on that, then you will make far more informed decisions and far better decisions. So Palantir is all about delivering tremendous amounts of data in a way that makes sense to their users, and they have government customers as well as private sector customers, and they can not even keep up with the demand for their system. So I own January 2023 calls. I think it's $25 calls on Palantir, as well as some shares. And Tesla is going to be the biggest player in the AI space in a matter of probably 5 years, and that's because they're going to be doing training of neural nets as a service. Neural nets are what you need if you want to train a program to do something, like drive a car, or sort something, or maybe clean something, or there's all kinds of reasons that people would need a neural net trained, and Tesla will be able to do that with their Dojo supercomputer as a service, and it will be orders of magnitude faster than training it yourself the traditional way. Also, they have an entirely new battery infrastructure known as the 4680 cell, and that's just a much better battery. It's going to be the reason that electric vehicles will suddenly and completely dominate the new car sales. So those are the reasons that Tesla is my main holding. As far as other type investing, that is how you invest your time. I believe that in the near-term future, by 2030, we will live in a world where pretty much most people, the vast majority of people, are going to have a really excellent standard of living. So what's going to be in high demand is actual creativity from humans and connection with humans, because the deep learning and artificial intelligence applications will make the high standard of living very inexpensive, because it'll be enabled by technology instead of people having to actually do the work to create that. So the kind of work that will be in demand in 2030 will be designers of things, artists, musicians, people that do public speaking, and who knows, possibly some other sort of industries will arise that we can't even quite imagine yet. But I am investing my time in creativity, in learning about the technologies that will enable the future, and in creating a thesis for how I invest my wealth. So I am investing my time in essentially enjoying life and enjoying pursuing the things that interest me greatly. But that's investing. Thank you for watching today, and I hope that you are practicing some of the presence exercise that I recommended in the last video. The more present you can be with reality, and the more you can notice compulsive thought patterns, the more you can become free of negativity and be able to participate in life itself. So thank you for watching. I hope that you're having a phenomenal day. I love you all. I'm Chris Rimbolt. See you in the next one. Peace.